Hey y'all, what's good? I recently went to Uptown Cheapskate and it's like a buy sell trade store. It's probably like one of my favorite stores right now. Like my family is such a sustainable family when it comes to fashion. Like we love slow fashion. We shop luxury brands, but we love thrifting and we love buy sell trade. So that's our way of just being a little bit more sustainable. So I went to Uptown Cheapskate and they pretty much always have something that I absolutely love. But this time they had some things where I felt like I just wanted to get. Like I didn't see anything that really jumped out at me. And postpartum weight is like I'm not saying I'm big or anything, but definitely bigger than I used to be. So I'm kind of getting used to just shopping for myself in a new size. So that's been a thing. So I'm glad I'm really just getting out there again and just wanting to put on clothes, wanting to look fly and everything. So it's a process, but I got some stuff starting with these. Please do not bite the pants. These pinstripe dress pants. These are probably one of my favorite pants that I got from there. Seriously, like they really cinch in my waist really well. One thing I really love about the pants though is how it has a stretchy part in the back. So that's really important for me because I've always had the problem of that little gap that's in the back of your pants all the time. Ladies, you definitely know what I'm talking about. So I really don't like that. So the fact that these are dress pants and everything, but it has that stretch in the back really makes me comfortable with the decision, and I feel good wearing them. I love how they just drop straight down. They don't flare or anything. They're a little longer than I thought they would be, but that's actually not a problem for me because I'm usually an oversized dresser anyway. Next we have these tailored shorts, and they also have the stretch in the back of them. They have pockets as well, which we love pockets. Like I hate when a brand leaves pockets off of something that needs pockets. So I'm really happy about that. One thing I would do is raise the crotch in the pants. So I'm gonna do a little bit of alterations on those and see how that can be fixed because I don't like that pouchy area right there. That's not very flattering. And you can see that's a lot of fabric there. So we're just gonna cut that out and see how well it fits then. And I'll probably do a transformation video as well. Then we have these green shorts. I don't really know how I feel about these because they remind me of men's boxers. So I was a little iffy on getting these, but I was thinking maybe I can style them a certain way and see how well they translate with the outfit and what I'm trying to accomplish. But I really did not want to pick these up. But I felt like they had some potential. They are a nice length. I maybe would want them shorter, but I think that depends on how I style them, so I don't like the strings in the front, and if I'm honest, well, I won't cut them out because I think that'll ruin the waist. Maybe if I just sew it down in the front. Okay, y'all, we are back. I honestly do not know where I left off with these green pants, but I do know they're not my favorite. I will say that. But I'm gonna try to style them and see like how I can work it. But yeah. Next, we have this tailored shirt. This was the first piece I actually picked up when I walked in the store. Main thing I love about it is how wide it is in the body. For the sleeves, I wish they were more relaxed. Like I don't like how they cinched it in on the edge. I don't really know what to call it right now, but I'm not a fan of that, but it does not look bad on. So I think it's one of those things that is just design wise, I wouldn't have done it, but it definitely still works. And I love the pleating in the back. It's really feminine pleating as well, like almost like a gather, which is still fine. I'm not mad at that. I could have done without the two pockets in the front. One pocket would have did it for me, or no pocket. But next we have an essentials hoodie. This hoodie was actually not expensive at all. Mind you, this is a buy sell trade store. So you know, everything won't be the same expensive price as it would be in the actual brand stores. But one thing I did not like, and I was gonna change it, but I think I changed my mind now, but around the collar, it's like faded to some extent or bleached or something, but it's only on the inside. It looked pretty gross. I don't know if you can see it here, but it looked pretty gross to me. So I was like, I'm just gonna seam rip the neck off and fray the edges and do the same thing with the bottom of the jacket as well. Just take off this hem and just fray the bottom of it as well, so it can just kind of mesh together. I may still do that, but I don't know, because having it on with the collar on is actually okay. Like, I'm not mad at that. I can't remember the price, but I will put it on the screen. But it feels very comfortable. And another thing with this, it had like an oil stain in the middle, which is like right there. That also kind of almost turned me away, but I'm like, it's essentials and it's like not expensive at all. So I was like, I'm just gonna probably get that and then see where it goes. This was a good cop. Like, I'm not mad at everything this had to give. Like I said, the neckline drew me away a little bit, but I'm not really mad at it too much. Next, we have this romper. It's like a drop crotch, which I've always wanted one of these, but I was so nervous that I would just look like a mom, if that makes sense. Like, I didn't want to look like a mom that drives like a minivan, and no shade to the moms that do, but I didn't want to look like that because that's not my general aesthetic. But it's kind of fly right now. Off the top of my head, I do not know how to style this right now, but I will be attempting a few different situations before I even show anybody. This was a cool purchase. It's one of those things where this wasn't a trade item. I think they just got these from somewhere in bulk because it was several different sizes. The last item, I did get this 550 New Balance from that store. Very great quality, and I was wanting to know, I didn't ask them at all, but I was wanting to know, are these like new or brand new or what? They were very clean. Like, maybe the owner wore them once and just donated them, but it was the only shoe in there of this kind, so I can tell it was a donated item. I did get fragrances, but obviously not from a buy sell trade store. But I did pick up this Burberry Her. It is, oh my god, like, it smells so amazing. Like, it smells clean, rich. It has a fruity smell to it. If you know fragrances, they have a top note, a heart note, and a base note. So the base, I think, is like a musk, but I can smell an amber in it as well. And the heart note of this is like a jasmine and violet. I don't know what that smells like, but I'm sure them mixed together is what's giving this amazing smell. And the top note is like a blueberry, raspberry type of note. And all those mixed together, they knew exactly what they were doing, because this is amazing. And I was actually looking for an everyday scent, and I think I'm definitely sticking with this one right now. Another fragrance that I got was the Carolina Herrera Very Good Girl. This smells way better than Good Girl. It's just like amplified, I would say. It's not like way better. This is pretty much like, it has so many different smells. Like, when you just smell it yourself. I'm not really a vanilla fan, but I can smell a tiny bit of vanilla, but it works with the other notes. So it has a soft and spicy kinda, like I can't explain it, but mixed with vanilla. A fresh rose kind of smell as well. Like definitely giving fruity. It's like, it's sweet, which is not too sweet. Like I said, I always compare it. It's not like preteen, fruity and sweet kind of smell. I recommend this 10 out of 10. It is one of those everyday scents that you can do, but it's also if you want to have a nice dinner in the evening or whatever. It's pretty much an all-around scent, but I have to keep smelling it because not like I forget the smell, but it's like I get something different every single time. This is absolutely amazing. One of my favorites. I'll probably definitely 100% re-up on this when this runs out. This is a beautiful scent. Another one that I got, which I did not open yet because I just haven't had a situation where I wanted to use it just yet. But I have had this a couple different times in the past, and this is by far probably my favorite scent when it comes to like an evening scent. This is very strong. It's not as strong like, ooh, you got on too much perfume. Now it can be if you spray that much, but this, you don't need much of this. Like spray in those areas, hit the wrist. If you got braids, you know what to do with the braids. You know what to do with the braids. This is Jimmy Choo, I Want You. If you go Jimmy Choo for the first time, get this. Are you looking for like an evening, grown woman kind of smell? Get this. It tailors to your pheromones and it just blossoms. Like, I love this. This is a beautiful scent as well. 10 out of 10, all three of these, I would say run and get it. So this is the end of my recent pickups video. I'm always finding places that are sustainable, slow fashion, luxury fashion. If you want to see more of my recent pickups, please comment. I'll see y'all next time.